Marriage is a union between two people,
right?
A man and a woman. And these two people need to understand what marriage is all about before they will get themselves into it.
Okay.
The moment they fail to understand the meaning of marriage and they get together as husband and wife, it's going to crash. And when it crashes, it's going to have a serious effect on the offsprings, their children. Like what the woman said, Mother Kosia, she cried and come to you that she want to release her pain.
Right.
She's been keeping secrets for long, which is wrong. She had children before she get into marriage. And she still had the effrontery to go outside her marriage to get pregnant again. So such a woman does not know what marriage is all about. And when you trace her foundation, it's coming from her background. That is why mostly in Africa, not necessarily in Africa, even in a scripture in the Bible, before you go and say I do to a woman or to a man, mostly those days a man will go to the woman family and trace her lineage and know where she's coming from and ask questions upon questions before he will pick the woman. They become one. That is how it's in the scripture, and that is how mostly Africa we do. But today is not even like that anymore, and that's why a whole lot of marriages are being crashed. From the beginning of the story, she said she's been keeping secret from the husband, and the husband family has been mocking her, abusing her. She's not happy in the marriage. Now she would have proved them wrong. As a mother of all nations, like I said earlier on, you must understand the meaning of marriage.
So how are you supposed to prove them wrong?
Before you get into marriage, like I said earlier on, you must know the meaning and know when you go, there's a whole lot of challenges that you face. And mostly the challenges probably will come from your husband's side, your in-laws. So what did you do to secure your marriage? One, she have made a mistake already having offsprings before she get into that family. So one, she's not going to have it easy. So she's need to be humble and be close to God.
But she had children with the husband, but the husband's family wanted a male child.
She have children outside before she came into the marriage, and also have a child with the husband in that marriage. Yes. So the husband want a male child,
and the family.
Now, she is not the one that have to provide the male child. It's God that gives her. But her attitude would have conquered them. When she come into the marriage first, they were battling her. She was feeling a lot of pain, heartbreaking, emotional trauma. Good. But what did she do in return? She would have stand by it. That is when the God, the originator of marriage, will come into her life and into her home and perfect things for her to be fit, and she will enjoy her home and prove the in-laws wrong. But she didn't do it emotionally. That is why we say earlier on, marriage, before you get into, you should know what it takes. It is wrong for you to cry out and rush to your colleague, a male, to discuss your marital issue to the extent of lying on his shoulder to get you pregnant, and you keep for 3 years without telling anyone. That means you are ready to keep giving birth and giving birth continuously. That is why the originator of marriage probably overlooked her situation. Now, when she take in with that man mistakenly, she's wrong. Two, she's wrong to go there and confirm here. We have clergymen you have to run to. We have grown-up people. Though it's not all the clergymen can solve marital issue. Though it's not all the grown-ups. Marital issue can be solved between the two people, the man and the woman. But if you try your best as a woman, as a weaker vessel you are, it's not working out, you stand on your knee. Go down on your knee and pray to God. Remember, you have other 4 children outside, out of wedlock, before you get into marriage, and have extra one. So you need God at that particular time.
Okay, I'll get back.